Alright, we got some stuff moved around. Here's the junk Ford collection. You winning? Got the Contour running. New coil, that was the trick. It's funny how the old one tested, but it's got some cracks in it. So now it's a brake issue. The reservoir was empty. I had this car in here about a year ago. It's been sitting all summer, so that's rusty, but that's a brand new rotor, brand new pads. I did a trainee coolant line. I did tie rod connectors. I did rear struts. I'm gonna pull these drums off, replace the pads, put new drums on, and if I remember, the e-brake cables are junk, and I might have to drop the exhaust to get to these. It's not looking fun. Told my daughter this car will probably get her through the winter, but save up for a better one because I don't like the way the rear cradle looks. It's a bit porous. It's not ready to fall apart yet, but I wouldn't trust it much longer. Gas tank straps are pretty rusty. Don't like the way they look at all. We got a broken brake line somewhere up in here. Yeah, I don't like the fuel filler lines either. They're looking pretty bad. Yeah, got to get some brake lines replaced. I would have thought it would have been those. Those look really bad and hard to get to. Oh yeah, this thing has ABS. You believe that? That'll make bleeding the brake lines complicated, possibly. So yeah, next, got to get these off, get these e-brake cables off, because those are junk, and it won't pass inspection. May not pass inspection with that rocker that way, but I'll just do a quickie patch on that. And the headlights, I'm going to take those off, sand them down and clear them, because those won't pass inspection. Engine actually runs good. It fired right up with that coil. That was nice. Could have been a few other things, but that was my main thing. Is two of these spark plugs had a little spark and two had really no spark, so that pretty much said coil. And I don't have a lot of room to work, so there's the tires. So on to the next stage of fixing this thing. Well, it's Sunday now, and in my most of yesterday, just spent a little time making sure this was up in the air. I threw a tranny jack under there just for some additional safety. Threw a couple of cinder blocks for just safety. I got the jack stands are all straight up and level, and they're not going anywhere, but I like to have a little extra something under there. Heard too many bad stories about cars falling on people. Let's see, so I'm going to replace the shoes. Those were strange. These have an adjuster on them like I've never seen before. It's just that deal there. It took a while to figure out how to get the drums off. I'm going to replace the drums. Let's see, I put some fluid in the master cylinder and pumped the brakes until I found the leak, and it's one of those brake lines there. Today I'm going to get those out, or at least that one, but there's two in there that look really bad. I'd like to just get all of those out. And I had to drop the exhaust system, which actually wasn't that hard to do because there's a flex fitting way at the front. And had to take off all this shielding, and just to get access to the emergency brake cables. Still got that side on. I gotta take that off, but at least I have one off, and so I can make sure I get the right one when I order them. So 2 emergency brake cables, brake shoes, drums, and some brake lines and fittings, and I think this thing will be good for a little bit. That's a problem. It's gonna need an inspection, so I gotta make sure all the engine lights are off and everything. And I have that thing where I can clear the codes. Just borrowed that the other day. And hopefully there's nothing left. And oh yeah, latest diversion. I gotta get ready for a potential bad windy week here. We got Hurricane Sandy coming up the coast. It's not gonna be a direct hit in my area, but they're saying it could be bad, so might have no electricity for a few days. We'll see how that all works out. Got an extra battery that I'm charging. I don't know why, but it's good to have a charged battery, I guess, if I need to get a radio working or something somehow. All right. All you guys on the East Coast there, good luck, and that are in that area by New York there, where it's looking like it's gonna hit. And stay safe, everybody. Get it, get it, get it. Get it. I think the fish was just shaking his head on that one.